Welcome to another video with me, Cathartic Cards. We're going to be doing a pack opening today, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite card from this new pack is, and let's get into it. Hello everybody, I am going to be opening up some BLOOMBURROW play boosters. Now these just got released today. Had to go to my local game store to pick those up. Summit Comics and Games if you're in Lansing, Michigan. Shout out to them. My favorite local game store in the area. I know that AFK Games was having a pre-release event, and I was unable to go to the pre-release event, so I had to wait until August 2nd today to get these packs. So let's get into the play boosters here. All right, so we have this squirrel art. Okay, starting off with Ravine Raider, or Ravine Raider, excuse me. Here's an island with a little frog. My apologies for bumping that camera. It'll calm down here in a second. Oh, we got this rare. Okay. Camellia, the Seedmiser, legendary creature, is a squirrel warlock. It has menace, and other squirrels that you control have menace. Whenever you sacrifice one or more foods, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. And for 2, you can forage to put a +1/+1 counter on each squirrel you control. Super excited about forage because I make a lot of food in some of my other decks, so this will be perfect. Next, we have this instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Up to one other target creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. That's a pretty great 2 mana cost for buffing up some creatures. Alright, Rabid Gnaw. Oh my gosh, those are such big teeth. Okay, I am loving the art from this BLOOMBURROW set. I cannot express it enough. Okay, so another instant, we get target creature you control gets +1/+0 until the end of turn, then it deals damage equal to its power to a target creature that you don't control. Galewind Moose. This has Flash, Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. It's a 6/6 uncommon for 6 mana. Ravine Duo. It's Rabbit Mouse. 1/2 tap. Target creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn and can be only activated as a sorcery. Rust-Shield Rampager. So this has Offspring. This awesome new mechanic allows you to create a 1/1 token copy of this card. Super cool. Okay. Raccoon Rallier. Target creature you control gains haste until the end of turn, can be activated as a sorcery. Again, this art is amazing. The way that they have captured these animals is so breathtaking in this art. Okay. The 3-tree Mascot. This is a shapeshift artifact creature in Changeling. It says 1 mana to add 1 mana of any color. Activate only once each turn. Heaped Harvest. That's a food artifact. Lightshell Duo. Here. So this has prowess, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn, and then when it enters, I can surveil 2. It's pretty great. Scales of Shale. Ooh, this is for lizard mechanics. Okay. And Sonar Strike deals 4 damage to target attacking, blocking, or tapped creature. You gain 3 life if you control a bat. You see this awesome bat with its Sonar Strike there on the card. That's a really great first pack. I think our best one, of course, is going to be that Camellia, the Seedmiser. That's a rare. So I'll leave that up there. Oh, wow. New cards. Slipping all over. All right, let's move on to the next pack. I'm going to open this one off camera. Take this trash out of here. Okay, this one comes with an art card too, so that's pretty awesome. Don't normally get a bunch of art cards when I open these, so let's look at this one. Okay, so this art card is a big frog with a bubble of water. Super cool. All right. First, we have Treetop Sentries. This squirrel archer has reach, and when Treetop Sentries enters, you may forage. If you do, draw a card. Okay, so this pack, or I'm sorry, rather this set is the first that they are going away with enters the battlefield and just putting enters. So I might slip up on my words a little bit while I'm reading the cards because I'm not used to it just saying enters. I'm used to it saying enter the battlefield. Forest. Okay, we have an elemental cat. This is a mythic. It says here that it has ward, sacrifice of food, and other creatures are food artifacts in addition to their other types, and have pay 2 to tap to sacrifice this permanent and gain 3 life. Whenever a food is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this card. That is awesome. So we already have a rare and a mythic for these packs that we've opened. That's amazing. All right, Ruthless Negotiation. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, draw a card, and it has flashback. Burrow Guard Mentor. Trample, and its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. Amazing. All right. Thought Stalker Warlock. This lizard warlock has menace. When Thought Stalker Warlock enters, choose target opponent. If they lost life this turn, they reveal their hand, you choose a non-land card from it, and they discard that card. Otherwise, they discard a card. So another thing with this set is that they took away enters the battlefield, and then normally it would say non-land permanent, and so now it says choose non-land card. So maybe they're kind of switching up the lengthiness and the wording on these cards to make it a little less wordy. Okay. Moving right along, we have Into the Flood Maw. And this is a gift card. Awesome. So you can gift a tapped fish. You may promise an opponent a gift as you cast this spell. If you do, they create a tapped 1/1 blue fish creature token before its other effects. Then I can return target creature card an opponent controls to its owner's hand. If the gift was promised, instead return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Okay. So instead of a creature, a non-land permanent. Very nice. Okay, Sunshower Druid. This frog druid enters with a +1/+1 counter. Oh, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature and you gain 1 life. So it doesn't say another target creature, so it can be this target creature. But once it enters, you can put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature and gain 1 life. Not bad, not bad. Agate Assault. Choose 1. It either deals 4 damage to a target creature, and if that creature would die, I can exile it instead, or I can exile a target artifact. 3-Tree Mascot. We did see this one before, so I'm not going to cover it much, but the art on that is awesome. Sky Skipper Duo. All right, so this says flying. It says when the duo enters, exile up to one other target creature you control. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. All right. Scales of Shale, that's going to be a repeat from our last pack. Crumb and Get It. Oh my gosh, that's so punny. I am elated. Okay, so you can gift a food, and if you gift, then target creature you control gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. If the gift was promised, that creature also gains indestructible. That is awesome. And those are bats. Yeah, it's like a bat and a wolf on that art there. All right, and then last but not least in this pack, we have Mind Spiral. So this is also a gift of a tapped fish. I guess with squirrels and bats and rabbits and all of the, and raccoons and lizards and all of the creatures that they're doing, gifting a fish makes sense. So target player draws 3 cards. If the gift was promised, you can tap a target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. So it's kind of nice because it's kind of group hug where you're gifting to people, but then you're also still getting things from gifting. So your niceness is rewarded, which is awesome. All right, so I'm gonna put the Eater of All on the top here. Oh, bumped the camera, so sorry. That'll shake out for just a second. All right, so it looks like the cards that we've gotten so far that are great is this rare and this mythic. They're both a black-green. Let's see what's in this last pack and then we'll wrap up the video. Okay, I think all of the boosters come with an art card now because here's another one. Ooh, it's the squirreled away zombie squirrel lady. I love it. Okay, what's the official name? Liliana of the Dark Realms. That's who I'm thinking of. Okay, there she is, Liliana Squirrel. Okay, first rare, we have Kidnap. Get the card. You may promise an opponent a gift as you cast this spell. If you do, when it enters, they draw a card. Enchant creature. When Kidnap enters, tap enchanted creature if the gift wasn't promised. Put 3 stun counters on it. You control an enchanted creature. Oh, that's pretty cool. And it is a rare. So we have another beautiful plains. These full art lands are gorgeous. All right, Innkeeper's Talent. It looks like we have this level up ability. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. Level 3 is if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. Feather of Flight. Night Fisher, whenever another non-token bird you control enters, create a 1/1 blue fish creature token. 3-Tree Scribe. Whenever this card or another creature you control leaves the battlefield without dying, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's pretty great. Heartfire Hero. Whenever this card becomes a target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then when it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Amazing. Sneaky squirrel. All right. Ravine Raider. Alania's Pathmaker. When it enters, exile the top card of your library until the end of the next turn. You may play that card. Okay. Another 3-Tree Mascot. Cash Grab. Mill 4 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the cards milled this way into your hand. If you control a squirrel or return a squirrel card to your hand this way, you can create a food token. Finch Formation. So this has Offspring 3. You may pay an additional 3 as you cast the spell. If you do, when the creature enters, you can create a 1/1 token copy of it. When this creature enters, target creature you control gains flying until the end of turn. So the copy would then therefore trigger that twice. Saver. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn, and you create a food token. That's going to be perfect for my dark food deck. Wax-Wane Witness. Flying and Vigilance. Whenever you gain or lose life during your turn, it gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Not bad for a life gain deck. Alright, so all in all, we did pretty dang well. I would say 2 rares and a mythic for 3 packs is pretty dang great. So here are those one more time. Here we go. Center everything a little bit. So this is a rare, this is a rare, and this is a mythic, and this one's in foil as well. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but I've been super excited for BLOOMBURROW to come out. I've been waiting ever since they started the teasers, and I'm so happy to get my hands on this pack. I did buy a collector Omega box from Target, so I will be receiving that in the mail. So it'll be a little bit before I can film that video, but I do really appreciate you enjoying this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite card is. Let me know if you know what the value of these mythics or rares is. I'm gonna look it up and put it in the description after the video's posted, but I just want you guys to get involved. Maybe look up the card yourself. Tell me how much it is. Tell me if there's a card that is your favorite or one that you're gonna be looking to get in a pack that you're opening soon. And let's just engage a little bit more in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.